or what he heard.
Right.
I'm just repeating what I heard.
Right.
I don't know if it's true or not. I wasn't involved in none of this. I don't know. This is just what they said on the phone.
Correct.
Okay. After that, the Cochran firm contacted him and said, hey, we sending stuff to you. They gave him a list of the names who was coming to. That was the last I heard of it. Okay. I got a call from the Grand, Tony. He was like, hey, how can we work this thing out?
Yeah, he called me too.
I said, Brother Grand, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, it's lawyered up now. You know, once it's lawyered up, you know, it takes a life of its own. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to say. I said, you know.
So we saying that you said the management team, that means you said management team meaning Shaq's management team. I'm assuming inclusive of you. I don't know, because I don't know the whole setup. It's not about.
I am part of his management team.
Okay, because I don't know the particulars. That's what I'm asking.
I am part of his management team, but I knew nothing about nothing.
Right.
Okay, I knew what we had negotiated, but I had nothing to do with what was being negotiated over here. Now, how it went on, how it took place, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I don't want to know. Because I done heard 4 different conflicting stories.
Well, that's the same thing I've heard.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I done heard 4 different conflicting stories.
Right.
So it's too much to
Too many people got their mouths and trying to figure it out.
Well, I would say, Brother Mark, how it came to all of us, being very transparent, how it came to us, to him, to me, was, hey, Mark Stevens called us, and you're saying that call didn't happen. You're saying the reverse happened. I'm just like you said, the stories, right? Yeah. And said, hey, someone committed Shaq, and we want to know who it is, or about a party. That's all it was. And I think it's fair because you said it. And then we're like, what? We talking about a party? Nobody's doing a party. So there was like, there's a flyer out there from Tony, and everyone said, Mark says, there's a flyer party out there. So at that time, Brother Brown and Brother Sears and him, me, everyone said, ask Mark to produce it. Because Vic was like, well, let me get the party flyer for him. Because it was like, Mark said there's a party flyer with Shaq's image on it. We're like, who would do that? And
I said this.
I'm telling you exactly how, because we had to do affidavit too. I'm just saying, you see how this right here? So, and then I said, well, why would someone put out there's not even a discussion of a party? And then Brother Brown and Brother Sears went on record, which they have with Bowden and everyone that says, at no time did Brother Henry or Brother Reese ever discuss having a party with Omega Life membership. Not at all. So they have it on record. You know, they have it on record with a legal response back to say there was never discussion of party.
Well, the Cochran firm did tell us, but again, they spoke to other people who I'm not privy of knowing who they spoke to. Yeah. Whether it's Caesar Palace, whether it's, I don't know.
Well, no one's Caesar. So Caesar's made that very clear. They've never had any discussion.
But again, brother, with me, I'm transparent.
I'm being that way too.
I was never involved.
Right.
So I don't know what was going on.
Right.
Okay. All I know, from what I understood, this started in February. Now, I don't know what the conversation, okay? What I know is, I don't know how Shaq got involved.
We all still asking the same question too. We're all still asking the same question too. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
How did we get involved,
brother? I don't know, brother.
Here's what we do know. Here's what we do know is that Val and Tamara did agreement with Caesars for a comedy show. That's what we do know as a fact. But now, whatever agreement they have with Shaquille O'Neal, Brother O'Neal, to use his All-Star Comedy Jam, that's between them. We would never know that. We're not even in the circle like that, and wouldn't care to be. Now, but my point is, that's all we know. And everyone's like, so how did this get involved? I was like, we don't know. We're still trying to figure it out. But when that cease and desist rebuttal went back, and when the fraternity affirmed that, hey, the Omega Life membership shield is removed, and then that got satisfied internally with Caesars and everyone was still trying to figure out, what is this really about? And I think that's the real thing, because it's not about commitment. Because one, what we do know, no parties took place. That is facts. We know that no party took place Thursday, no party took place Friday. Caesar's prepared to write a comment back, and I said, we know it's a fact. So that didn't happen. So now everyone is saying, what is this really about? Because the shield got removed, which then Lyles was satisfied. The Grand was satisfied. Mayor and I talked. We all talked the other night. So everyone said, well, we're good. Reese, Sterling.
Well,
we're just trying to figure out what this whole thing.
Side.
Well, no, I'm not.
I can't even really speak on the Shaq side.
Yeah, but we're just trying to figure out what is still the stake of someone committed, and then it all keeps coming back So you never said there was a flyer.
What you mean a flyer?
A flyer. You never said that there's a flyer out there in the park.
No, I never knew nothing about a flyer.
That's what we're trying to figure out too.
Shaq management team was contacted, and they had a flyer.
Michael Paris, who I talked to.
They had a flyer. Okay.
Oh, they have a flyer.
They had a flyer.
They have one.
Yeah. They had a flyer.
Yes,
they had a flyer, and they was asking me, did I know anything about it? Did I have anything to do with this? And I'm telling them, no, I don't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's because Shaq team sent the cease and desist to Caesar. Okay, they sent the cease and desist to Caesar Palace. They sent one to.
No, let me. I know that's not true. Let me tell you why. It was Lyles and his firm because Lyles and I had the conversation. It was a firm he contacted.
That was after the fact. That was after the fact. That was after the fact.
So Wong Fleming is not. You saying that's on Shaquille's side?
No, I'm just telling you that it was a cease and desist sent out on our side. Now, Michael Lyles, after he reviewed the MOU that was signed, okay, it was some things in there that he had already priorly told Life Leadership about a year ago he think they should remove, and based on that, he did a cease and desist. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's what was told to me. But again, brother, man.
Yeah. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how this all plays out. Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting. All right, well, we got that.